The storm hit without warning, transforming the evening into chaos. Rain pounded against windows, wind howled through trees, and thunder shook the small suburban house where Marcus Chen was trying to get his 5-year-old daughter ready for bed. At T36, Marcus had been a single father for 3 years, ever since his wife died in a car accident. He worked as a construction foreman during the day and came home to bedtime stories and lonely evenings. His life had become a careful routine of work, parenting, and surviving the grief that never quite disappeared. "Daddy, there's someone at the door," his daughter Lily called from her bedroom window. Marcus looked out into the storm and saw a figure on his porch, a young woman, soaking wet, shivering violently, wearing what looked like an evening dress completely unsuitable for the weather. He opened the door cautiously. The woman couldn't have been more than 25, with long dark hair plastered to her face, her arms wrapped around herself for warmth. She had a cut above her eyebrow that was bleeding, and her bare feet showed signs of running on rough pavement. "Please," she said through chattering teeth. "I need help. Can I use your phone? Just for one call, please." Every instinct told Marcus this was complicated, potentially dangerous. But looking at this woman, clearly in distress, soaking wet in a storm, bleeding and barefoot, he couldn't turn her away. "Come in. Let me get you a towel and some dry clothes." The woman stepped inside, dripping water onto his entryway. "Thank you. I'm so sorry to bother you. I just need to make one call." Marcus grabbed towels and a sweatshirt and sweatpants that would be too large, but at least dry. "The bathroom is there. Get changed. I'll make coffee. Then you can tell me what happened." While the woman changed, Marcus quickly checked on Lily, making sure she stayed in her room, then called his neighbor, a retired police officer, to let him know he had a situation and might need backup. The woman emerged from the bathroom looking slightly less like a drowned victim, but still shaking. She'd cleaned the cut above her eyebrow, which didn't look too serious now. "I'm Marcus. That's my daughter Lily in the bedroom. What's your name?" The woman hesitated. My name is Sophia. Sophia Laurent." The name sounded vaguely familiar, but Marcus couldn't place it. "What happened to you, Sophia?" "I was at a charity gala downtown. My car broke down on the way home. I called for help, but my ex-boyfriend showed up instead. He's been stalking me since I broke up with him 2 months ago. He tried to force me into his car. We fought. I ran. He chased me. I've been running for about a mile when I saw your house with lights on. I'm so sorry to bring this to your doorstep. Did he follow you here?" "I don't think so. I lost him a few blocks back. But he's dangerous. He's obsessed. I just need to call my security team to pick me up." "Your security team?" Sophia looked uncomfortable. "I should be honest. My father is Robert Laurent. He owns Laurent Industries. I have security normally, but tonight I dismissed them because I wanted one normal evening at a charity event. That was stupid. My ex has been getting more aggressive. He found me there tonight, and I panicked." Marcus suddenly placed the name. Robert Laurent was a billionaire, one of the wealthiest men in the state. His daughter had been in the news recently for some charity work. "Use my phone. Call whoever you need to call." Sophia made the call, speaking quietly. When she hung up, she said, "They'll be here in 20 minutes. I'm so sorry for the intrusion. You've been very kind. You're running from someone who's stalking you. That's not an intrusion. That's an emergency. Are you safe? Has he hurt you before?" "Not physically, but he's been threatening me, following me, showing up places I'm supposed to be. He used to work for my father's company. Dad fired him after we broke up, and he blames me for ruining his life." The restraining order doesn't seem to stop him. They were still talking when Marcus's doorbell rang. He looked through the window and saw a black SUV and what appeared to be professional security personnel, but there was also another car parked across the street. A man sat inside, watching the house. "Sophia, is that him? The man in the sedan across the street?" Sophia looked and went pale. "Yes, that's Derek. He followed me here. Oh God, I've put you and your daughter in danger." Marcus called his police officer neighbor immediately, while the security team approached the house. What followed was controlled chaos, security confronting Derek, police arriving, statements being taken. Derek was arrested for violation of restraining order and stalking. Through it all, Marcus kept Lily safely in her room, explaining that there were people outside who needed help, and it would be over soon. When everything calmed down, Sophia's security team wanted to take her home immediately, but she insisted on thanking Marcus properly. "You saved my life tonight. You didn't have to let me in. Most people wouldn't have. I have a daughter. I'd hope someone would help her if she needed it. Can I do something to repay you? Your kindness meant everything. You don't owe me anything. Just stay safe." But Sophia didn't forget. Over the next weeks, she sent thank you gifts that Marcus tried to refuse. She insisted on paying for new safety systems for his house. Since Derek had now seen where he lived, she arranged for Lily to attend an exclusive preschool program she'd been fundraising for, and she kept in touch, calling to check if they felt safe, if Derek had made any more attempts at contact. The calls became less about safety and more about connection. Marcus found himself looking forward to conversations with this woman who'd appeared on his doorstep in a storm. 6 months after that rainy night, Marcus and Sophia were dating seriously. Lily adored her, and Sophia treated the little girl with genuine warmth, rather than the calculated interest Marcus had seen from other wealthy people trying to appear charitable. A year after opening his door to a stranger in a storm, Marcus married Sophia in a ceremony that mixed her wealthy family with his working-class relatives. Derek was in prison for escalating stalking behavior that had included breaking into Sophia's apartment. At the wedding, Sophia gave a speech about safety and trust. "A year ago, I was running from someone who claimed to love me, but actually wanted to control me. I knocked on a stranger's door in a storm, bleeding and terrified, and he let me in without knowing who I was or what danger I might bring. Marcus gave me shelter when I needed it most, expecting nothing in return. He taught me that real love protects without controlling, helps without demanding gratitude, and trusts without requiring proof. I was running from the wrong man so I could find the right one." If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment about a time when helping a stranger in need led to something meaningful.